What's up, guys? How you guys doing today? I hope everyone is doing fantastic. As you can see, I'm doing wonderful today. Hey, welcome back. Welcome back to another video. Welcome to the world of soccer. Today we're gonna just go ahead talk about the Europa League, the Conference League, because hey, we know the semi-finalists now from both competition, and today is just a dark night, dark day, dark whatever, because we have only one English club remaining in the European competition, and they are in the Conference League. The youngest European trophy is Aston Villa. But hey, congratulations to them. I think they got really lucky because I think Lille deserved to qualify for real. If you watch the game, you just understand that yeah, Aston Villa, like Emiliano Martinez did it against us again. You know, I think he hate French people. He did it to us in the World Cup final, and then now in the European competition. Great performance from him. So hey, we're gonna just start with a Liverpool game, Liverpool Atalanta. You know, everyone know the first game was 3-0 at Anfield, so it would have been miracles if Liverpool really managed to come back from this, you know. But the game started really good. 7 minutes, Mohamed Salah scored and penalty. We say wow. Well, I mean, hey, that's the most important. You know, when you lost like 3-0, 2-0 in the first game, the most important thing is how you start the game. In the first 10 minutes, if you are able to score, it can change the game, you know. So it can happen most of the time. But it's in Italy. It's an Italian club, you know, like, they have the DNA of defending. Like, Italian club know how to defend, especially if they have a score to defend. It won't be easy to move them around. Atlanta is a team since the COVID time, 2020, you know, the Italian introduced them to us in 2020. It's the year they went into the quarterfinal thing against PSG when PSG eliminated them. But it's a team that will play really coherent football, aggressive, and like they're a really well balanced team. You know, Gianluca Kamaka and like all those players like. No, they had a player to hold into this game, you know. So we're gonna just go ahead and then see what the intention of this game was. The club came to this game looking for a win. Yeah, like there's a lot of question about this. I'm seeing a lot of Liverpool fan on the internet like criticizing Klopp, you know, like he gave up on the game, you know. So but the lineup. Trent Alexander-Arnold was back on the starting lineup. Ibrahim Konate, Virgil van Dijk, Andy Robertson. So Alisson. So the back four is like the best he can put in. And Alexis McAllister, Dominic Soboslai, and Curtis Jones. Yeah, you can ask why Curtis Jones. You know, but hey, he started him, but he's good though. Mohamed Salah, Gakpo, and Luis Diaz. So the starting lineup, you just notice like there who is missing. Darwin Núñez did not start and Endo did not start. Why Endo did not start? That's a good question because he's been the one who's starting in all the most important games. So like I think he wanted a more attacking midfield because all these players are attacking midfielder. There is no holding mid on them. So he wanted to release his horses in the beginning, and it paid off. You know, Mohamed Salah scored 1-0, and then we thought like now Atlanta may be panicking. You know, if they panic, Liverpool can take advantage of it. But they did not. They did not move a needle, you know, like they just played their game. The start is not even that bad. I think Liverpool dominated the game 7-1, 29, but you would understand that they have a 3-goal lead, you know. So, but in terms of shot, Liverpool did not create more shot than them. Liverpool had only 10 and Atlanta had 10. So 5-2 on target, and then like of course Liverpool will monopolize the ball. But the interesting part of the game was the substitution. So like he took out like Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah was subbed off in the second half in the 62 minute I think, and then Luis Diaz was out. Dominic Szoboszlai, he took him off. He took Andy Robertson out. He took Trent Alexander-Arnold out. I think they are preparing for the battle in the Premier League because at 67 minutes they know like they couldn't come back from that 3-0. So now we have in the Premier League the top three that are fighting for the title. They are all out of European competition, so they're all gonna focus on the Premier League. Only City have other competition to play for the FA Cup, which they play against Chelsea. We're gonna massacre them on Saturday. They play 120 minutes. So like they should be tired, and we are ready. Chelsea gonna take them on, and then we're gonna win that game. So like I think then we're gonna let them fight for the title there, because next year we're coming back for that fight. So overall, like it was just disappointing because yeah, people, especially Liverpool fan, they were expecting something else. But the Italian, they score on you 3 goal. You gotta come back from that. Not everybody's Barcelona or PSG like score a lot of goal and then get a remontada on them. So I know they did to Barcelona in 2020, right? The year you guys won the Champions League. So yeah, overall it was just like kind of friendly game because I think both teams knew they couldn't do it. So that took us to the other game. There was another important game in Italy, Italian derby. I wanted to really see what's gonna happen because AC Milan lost only 1-0 in the first half in the first game. So there was expectation they can come back because they came the 27th game without defeat. I think 27 or 17, something like that. So they were in form. They play against Roma. That is crazy at the moment. Since Daniel De Rossi came back, since they fired Mourinho, they hired Daniel De Rossi, the former legend of the club. They lost only one game, 4-2 against Inter Milan, the best club in Italy. Since that, they didn't lose a single game. It's a win, like a draw. They didn't lose a single game. So like going to the Olimpico there, Milan had to show something else, But, that game like it started really bad for AC Milan. It started really bad. Let's go see the lineup because I watched the game just to see what Captain America will do, because he's our captain, So I wanted to see like if he's gonna make some impact because it was only 1-0, and he started the game. It was like 4-2-3-1. So like it was Fukayo, Timori, and Gabia, Calabria, and Theo Hernandez, Cocorico, and they have Benacer, the international Algerian, and then Yunus Musa, another US player, and you have Loftus-Cheek, Rafael Leao, and Christian Pulisic, and Olivier Giroud at the top. So like the game started like I think they have all their players, and Roma had a really great starting lineup too. They have Mancini, Smalling, and Kalic, and Spinazzola. Spinazzola I think is one of the best left back around. And Pellegrini, Captain Pellegrini, really good. Leonardo Paredes, the dog, crazy dog. And you have Ibove and of course Lukaku, Dybala, and Ferrone. Like the game started like really good for Roma, like 12 minutes, and they opened the score. Like Mancini scored the first goal, 1-0, 12 minutes coming in, and Milan AC was there. Like sometimes having a position the ball is not really enough. You have to win the game. We saw it in Man City, Real Madrid yesterday. We saw it today, Liverpool, Atalanta. Having the position is not that important. It's not important if you don't win it. So yeah, and Paulo Dybala, 22nd minute. He scored like he killed the game. At that point it was 3-0, and but 22 minutes in that frame, 10 minutes later, like Roma went 10 men down. 10 men down, you would say okay, maybe they can come back. If Milan can score only one goal before the first half, maybe we will have a game, but they couldn't. Like it's a Roma, they still have a Mourinho DNA in them. They know how to defend, especially they are 10 men. They have a 3-goal advance. It's like a Roman legion like that. The Roman legion when they defend like it's not. They're not moving anyway. The Coliseum is there. They're in Rome. You are in Rome and they're defending for their life. Not like, it's not happening. It's not happening. So like the game really slagged on. Like it was pushing around. Roman players are really aggressive. They are really aggressive. Like they play like mad dogs. I think the ref was really lenient because like he distributed a lot of yellow card. All the AC Milan backline got yellow card. Even Theo Hernandez almost got a red card, but VAR helped to overturn it. But like he was just distributing yellow card like candy to the Milan player. But overall the game like it was kind of Italian game. It's not that crazy, not a lot of chances created, and AC Milan had most of the ball. They had 20 shots, only 4 on target. So like you would understand like Roma has only 6 shots because like in the first 30 minutes they are 2 goal up. They don't need to go up anymore, So that was a good game, and Roma through to the semi-final, and then Atalanta through to the semi-final. So you will have 2 Italian clubs, even though they are absent in the in the Champions League. They are dominating, how you call it, the Europa League. And yeah, the other game was because Roma will be playing Bayern Leverkusen. That would be a really good game, Bayer Leverkusen maintained their unbeaten strike, 44 game now, 44, 45, because they went to the Hammer, to the stadium, London Stadium, and they was losing 1-0 into the second half, 10 minutes before the game, and they equalized, which they was doing. They've been consistent doing that all along this season. So 1-1. Frimpong scored, but I think Frimpong preferred scoring hard goal than an easy goal, because he missed a 1v1 there that you couldn't miss. You shouldn't be missing that. But hey, the most important thing, they qualified. They won the first game 2-0, and the second leg was 1-1. So Leverkusen are through in the semi-final. They will be taking on Roma. That will be fun to watch. That will be really good, because Roma is not the Roma of Mourinho. This Roma play football. They are really entertaining to watch. It's really exciting to watch them. And we all know Leverkusen is the best team in that competition there. They won the Bundesliga champion last week. They are still unbeaten the whole season. They didn't lose to anyone yet. So we'll see what that game gonna show us. And yeah, of course, Cocorico, Olympique de Marseille. My man, hey, the French club, we're doing good this season, They qualify in expense of Benfica, because Benfica came and Marseille have a ton of injury. You don't even know how injured this team has. They started with 3-5-1-1. So the game, Zico is a 50%. Ballardi, what a game. Leonardo Ballardi, what a game. And Cancel and Bamba, he was 50%. He was subbed off in the second in the half. He couldn't play the whole game. And you have Lopez, that was the back four, the goalie and the 3 defender. And then you have Amin Harit, the Moroccan international. Ozdin Onai, poor Onai, but he was there. Kondobia Vertu, I think he's the best player, Marseille best player. Even though at the end of the game he couldn't walk, and there was no sub to take him off. And you have Sogolo. Sogolo sound like a Malian name. I don't know where he come from, but he's Sogolo. So yeah, and then Jai, the Senegalese international, and Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, of course, the leading top scorer of the league. He provide assist today again. So, yes, Obama who? Obama what? Aubameyang is just crazy, And yeah, he had a great game, Benfica came there, refused to play, so. Di Maria, David Neres, and Silva, they were poor today. Even Di Maria, he was you couldn't find him anywhere. And I think Otamendi, the backline did really good, because Marseille was knocking a lot. You just understand the game was poor when you see Marseille dominate them. Marseille is not a position team. So if Marseille dominates you, you're not watching the League One. Marseille doesn't dominate a lot of people. They are a transitioning team. They prefer to not have the ball. And when they had the ball 55% of the 45, and we know Benfica is supposed to be like Ajax or Olympique Lyonnais, a club that produce football, But they came there today doing nothing. You can just saw in the shot, Marseille have 19, Benfica have only 11, 5-5 on target. But hey, Marseille, they have a player, they can play only with their head, the guy who came on for the sub, who equalized the goal, he came on, he did really good, good goal, he equalized. He's gonna be the hero for maybe 1 or 2 weeks before the Marseille fans start insult him again. But that dude is poor, man. He cannot control a ball, he cannot control a ball with his chest. That day, he just got lucky, he scored, And then Luis Henrique, the Argentinian, he came on for the game. He's been really disappointing signing for Marseille. He's the most expensive player there, but he's not even playing. He's poor, really poor. And then Joaquin Correa too. I was talking Joaquin Correa, by the way. Lucio Enrique, the Brazilian, all right. Gael Lafont. Marseille didn't have a sub. They have to bring 16 years old. He's from the academy, so they didn't all the players are injured. I was just surprised how Benfica came in. I think Benfica came on respecting Marseille too much. Marseille is in the 10th position in the League One, bro. They're in the 10th position. So, you are in the second position Portuguese. I know the League One supposedly should be stronger than you guys. Yeah, it's stronger than the Portuguese Liga because like France is they are the fifth nation footballing nation in Europe, so you can just say fifth nation in the world. So yeah, overall like Marcelo deserved the qualification, because they pushed already and they had to end in the penalty kick. I think a lot of game ended in penalty kick this week. Real Madrid City, just luck, and today Marseille of course, and then I think Fenerbahce is playing the penalty kick too. We don't know how that is going there, but I think Fenerbahce will eliminate it. Fenerbahce lost to Olympiacos in the penalty kick, so I think the semi-final of that, I think the favorite in the Conference League would be just Aston Villa. Aston Villa, Fiorentina. I think it would be good. Aston Villa got really lucky today against Lille because Emiliano Martinez, what a performance! Like provoking the fan, the whole country. This is the second time he just broken our heart. As we like the French. I love the French national team, and then I support the club wherever if they play against anyone. So except Chelsea. But hey, it was kind of a good game. I think Lille deserved much more better because they dominate that game head to toe. The goal was unfortunate, but hey, it is what it is. Aston Villa are the only British team there now, so I think that's good for the Premier League because we are not in the Europa League, we are not in the Champions League. So hey, it's gonna be fun. The semi-final. We're gonna do another video to just see the favorite in each category: the Champions League, the Europa League, and the Conference League. Anyway, hey, if you are new to this channel, make sure to subscribe, like, and share this with your friend. And if you are already here, my man, you already know. Thank you for being here. The sky's the limit for us. Take care. And yeah, hey, let me go grab some glass of milk to celebrate another French club in a semi-final. So let's go.